Madam President, Mr. Secretary General, fellow colleagues, heads of state and delegation, I stand before you today to talk about peace, development, and human rights. At a time when some of my fellow citizens are facing death, parts of my country are under occupation, and while my homeland and my people live in uncertainty. This situation takes me back some 77 years ago to the drafting committee of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948. During one of the debates, the late, great Eleanor Roosevelt stepped in to support one member's opinion so that he is not left alone, as she said to those in attendance. The dissenting member respectfully responded, "Honorable Lady, my concern is not to side with the majority or the minority, but to align with the truth." The author of these words was no other than Charles Malik, the Lebanese philosopher who worked alongside other great minds of the time to give humanity this eternal declaration. He was also granted the honor of presiding over this august assembly from 1958 to 1959 to represent my country, Lebanon. Madam President, Mr. Secretary General, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I recall this incident today, first, to express my profound sense of pride and my heightened sense of responsibility as I stand before you today for the first time in my capacity as President of Lebanon on the 80th anniversary of this great organization. Second, because our session focuses on examining the inherent relationship between three human virtues: peace, development, and human rights, and between these three virtues and my country, Lebanon. The Lebanese experience, alongside lessons from our region and the world, have shown that there can be no development without peace, for growth cannot take place within chaos, and prosperity cannot be achieved amid conflicts and wars. Peace is the only foundation for development. Experience has taught us that just as there is no development without peace, there can be no peace without justice, and no justice without human rights, particularly the right to live in dignity. Without dignity, peace becomes an illusion, and the only growth will be in poverty, underdevelopment, violence, and bloodshed. Since the establishment of this